Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome to a brand new video. In this video today, it is your Leeds United versus Coventry preview. We got Coventry on the weekend. Let's start off like we always do, and of course go for the last 6 matches we played against Coventry. Last season we actually lost to them. Not in this fixture, but in our away fixture, we lost 2-1. The game before that, which is basically the same fixture, Ellen Road against Coventry, was a 1-1 draw. So if we get a draw, I'm fine with that. If we win this game, hey, we did better than last season against them. So yeah, before that was a 2-1 loss to Coventry, a 1-1 draw, a 1-0 win, and a 3-2 win for Leeds United. So the last 6 games have basically been Leeds United scoring 8 goals and Coventry scoring 8. So we both scored the same amount. We both have the exact same yellow cards as well, with 14 each. And then you go into the wins. It's 2 wins for Leeds, 2 draws, and 2 wins for Coventry. So it's all even at the moment. Coventry have started not that great this season. I still think they'll be up there around the playoffs area. So I don't think this will be an easy game at all. But their season did start off pretty poor. They drew to Bristol City 1-1. They then won in the cup against Oxford 1-0, which yeah. They then lost to Norwich 1-0. Then they drew to Watford 1-1, and then they've lost their last 2 games against Spurs in the cup 2-1, and then against Swansea 2-1. Not the best start for Coventry, but I still think that they'll be up there around around the point of top 6 basically. At the moment they're 19th in the league with only 1 win this season, 2 draws and 3 losses on 5 points. And of course we are on 3 wins, 2 draws and 1 loss, all the way up into sixth place. Yeah, they've not really had a great start to the season, but they do have good players and they do have a good team, and I think it'll be a difficult game for us to win. Let's go through the starting 11. I think Melier will start in goal, of course, because I don't think that changes at all. Like, you can't change that. Bogle, I think, goes at right back, of course. And then you got the partnership of Strack and Rodon at the back. Furper at left back. I mean, you can't change any of that. I think the back four's been brilliant. The last couple of games, we've kept a couple of clean sheets in our last couple of games as well. That's what you have to look at. Like, I don't think Schmidt comes in. I don't think anyone comes in, because legit, like, we got a clean sheet in our last game against Cardiff. Everyone complained, like, people were complaining like it was a bad. We won the game. And the game before that was a 1-0 loss to Burnley, yes. But before then was a 2-0 win against Hull and a 2-0 win against Sheffield Wednesday. In all of our games this season in the league, we've only conceded 1 goal, basically, in the last couple of games, since the West Brom game. So our last 5 games, basically, we've conceded 1 goal. We've legit only conceded 1 goal in our last 5 games. We've been solid defensively, and I think that's a really good thing. People will say, yes, the football's boring. Yes, it's not flashy attacking football, but we're solid at the back. Defense wins you championships, and our defense is very strong, I think, this season. And then the 2 in the middle, I don't think he changes it. I think he goes with Ampadu and Gruev. People be like, get Tanaka and get Gruev out, which I think is so harsh, because I think Gruev's been the better of the two. If you're going to talk about Ampadu and Gruev, I think Gruev's been better than Ampadu, and if anyone should be dropped out the team for Tanaka, it should be Ampadu, in my opinion, because Gruev's just been better than him this season at the start. Now, that doesn't say I want Ampadu to drop, but for people saying they want Tanaka in, then really you think, well, you should be dropping Ampadu and not Gruev, because Gruev this season has been just better than Ampadu, in my opinion. But yeah, I don't think any of them will be dropped and should be dropped. So I think you will go the Gruev Ampadu partnership in the midfield, and then you go to the front 3. I mean, Ramazani, I think, scored that goal. I think he's warranted to keep his place in the starting 11. Good finish as well. So I think Ramazani starts on the left. And then on the right, of course, I think we go in Nonto. Even though I think he's had a pretty poor start, I'd say, to the season. He's not been great. He's not been amazing. He hasn't been the main man we thought he'd be at the start of the season. Like, at the start of the season, everyone was like, oh, he'll be like Somerville this season. The main man, be the one to take the games when we need them. When we need a goal, he'll take it. That's what people thought. People thought he'd be the Somerville this season. He hasn't really shown that, but he's been okay. He's not been bad. He's still in the starting 11 for me on that right side. Aronson, who I've actually been impressed with this season at the start, our player of the month as well, last month, and I think he's done very well to start. He's redeemed himself, on his way back to Leeds United. I think he's played well, so he'll start Aronson. And then up top, I mean, you can't choose anyone else. It's going to be Joseph, because I don't want Pirro to start. For me, if you're going to look at our strikers that we have, starting wise, it goes. It goes Joseph, Bamford, Pirro, because I just think Pirro, yes, he's a brilliant goal scorer. And if it was based off finishing, he would be top easy and be like, oh yeah, get him in because he's great at finishing. But the facts are he can't press as well as Bamford and Joseph. He can't run around like Bamford and Joseph do. He can't move defenders and open up space like Bamford and Joseph do. And I think him coming off the bench and scoring that goal, yeah, he did great. Great finish. Like, he played very well when he came on. He did his job, got the goal, but I don't think he's good enough for a starting position just because he's not good at the stuff that you need to be good at for a starting position. Great off the bench. I think he'll be a massive player off the bench for us this season and a massive super sub for us, and I think he'll come off the bench and score goals this season, and I just think that should be his role in the team because I just don't see him being a starter based off the facts of everything we saw last season. I mean, he had one good game against Norwich and that was it. And just his overall performance wise, he's not the best, is he? But he's very good at finishing, and he's not good enough to be a starting number 9 in a team with one striker. But if he gets on that ball, bang, it's in the back of the net. You know what I mean? And I think off the bench that's really good against tired legs, and I think he'll get a lot of goals this season during doing that. And I think that's the best position for him, off the bench, getting those goals. And let's go to score predictions. I think we win this game 2-0. I'm going to say Aronson gets a goal, and I'm going to say Patrick Bamford starts his season off the bench. Hopefully he comes on this time, because in the last game he didn't come on. Hopefully he starts his season by getting his first goal of the season. If you guys like the video, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Leave your score predictions in the comment section down below, and I'll catch you all next time. Peace.